Welcome to Spiritual Guide and Light. This is your message. Stop looking at people because there's a negative side to it and there's a positive side. The negative side to this is you're reading people wrong based on what you think looks familiar, and what looks familiar is, past hurts, past traumas, disappointments, being lied to, trust issues. The positive side is stop looking at people so that you can do what it do. You looking at other people is slowing you down. This could be binging, watching something, or being on social media too long, or looking up something and you done got lost in it and you could have got something done. Okay. As a side note, someone is trying to truly find themselves, really know what it is that you like, what you're in tune with, what makes you really smile, not the temporarily smiles or the temporary short term or short-lived. Like, for instance, if you're in good spirits, but your good spirits only you're only able to maintain your good spirits until something happens, and then it's like you got to start all over. You got to figure out how to get out of this low vibrational energy, and it's like, no, someone is truly trying to go within to really find themselves, and you have realized that by doing that, you have to stop looking elsewhere. People, to be exact. All right, I want to pull some goddess guidance oracles for you before I start this. If you're new to SGL, welcome. This is Spiritual Guide and Light. Make sure that you subscribe and be a part of this success of Spiritual Guide and Light reaching 1,000 subscribers. Okay, I thank you now in advance. Thank you. For those of you who have tuned in and come back, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You give me hope to continue to encourage myself as you encourage me by showing up. We have bold. Okay, I'm going to allow you to read the goddess of bold. All right. And it simply says, unleash your adventure side, take risks to be daring. So for some of you who are truly trying to find, your likes, your dislikes, who you are, what keeps you happy, not just, like I was explaining, when you're happy and then something happens and then all of a sudden it's hard for you to get back to that place. No, this is experiencing. Be bold in what it is that you want to be experienced. So say if there's something that you're interested in and it's like, it could go against your certain belief system, or you're an individual that came out of a certain religion, and it's like you're battling it. No, be bold. Is it for you or is it not? Okay. We have prosperity, and this is the goddess of prosperity. And it simply says, the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receive it. In order to be able to do that, you must be bold. Okay. Let's grab one more. Be bold. Don't dare yourself. Be bold. We have sacred space. Be bold to create your sacred space. Your sacred space is going to bring you prosperity. This is the name of the goddess of prosperity. Okay. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with divine. Okay. For some of you who automatically said like, okay, well, how am I going? You know what? You can create your sacred space. Okay. Someone is getting lost in watching someone. Instead of getting lost within themselves, getting lost into themselves. Let's clarify bold. This is beautiful. We have by the book. Yeah, remember I said it had to do with some kind of religion, right? That's causing some kind of blockage of you being bold to try out new things. Clarify prosperity. We have all that glitters. You don't have to wear a mask to know your worth, right? You are the truth. And your truth is what's bringing that. Your truth is what brings in prosperity. Because I want to read that again. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receive it. And it's like when you're finding yourself within, this awareness comes in clarity that you've obtained it all along, but receiving it, which was the challenge. Clarify a sacred space. By you not going by the book, you're going to come into contact and connect with your soul tribe. We have message in the bottle, and that came in reverse, meaning stop looking at people for the answers. Once you find the answer within, then your soul tribe, or those who are connected, or those who are supposed to be part of your full journey at this time, are going to show up. Okay. Let's clarify sacred place. Some of you may be feeling like that by going into the journey of learning spirituality, right? Understanding all the chakras. You may have been told that it was forbidden, or you never knew that this information, it's all new to you. And this new makes you feel like at home. The Chariot. You show up. You're the Chariot. You show up to this sacred place of knowledge. Clarify prosperity with all that glitters. It's like you're the message, the untold story. It's very important that you document your experience. It may turn into a book or poetry, or for some of you who are in film, it may be a story. Clarify bold and by the book. We have the Three of Wands. I love the Three of Wands because it's now having a whole perspective. It's like accepting that, learning from people. What you've learned now you need to utilize in your life. It's like if you are you have mentors, right? Let's say you have 3 particular mentors, right? But you binge watch them, and all the information that you've already obtained, you haven't used that information. You haven't practiced that information. It's like an overload or overdrive, right? So you have to be bold to practice that. You're going to have to be bold because it says here, unleash your adventure side, take the risk and be daring. You can do it, right? You have to say, I can be bold. Unleash yourself. It's like you've enslaved yourself to some type of belief system that makes you feel trapped up in your own prison. Okay, whether that's your surrounding or if that's mentally. Okay, let's shed some light on your reading. You have to, I'm also getting this. What you like, your personal interests, right? Like, let's say you like hip hop, right? But you like hip hop on your own time, okay? And then when you're around other people, it's like other people play hip hop and then you look at them different. It's like, it's time to let go of that, okay? It's time to release yourself. Release yourself from your own prison. That's for some of you. But for the most of you, it's you are a leader and a mentor yourself. So now it's time to invest in yourself and use what you've learned so that you too can be in the same space as those you look up to. And what you don't see is their sacred space. What you don't see, the message in the bottle that you didn't truly receive. Like, everyone's not telling you their darkest hours. There's only a few who tells the story. Because some people are not ready for the story. Some people have their benchmarks on when they're going to reveal that untold story. Okay. Stop looking at people and go with them. Shed some light. We have mirror. Who or what is triggering you? I truly believe it's yourself. You're triggering yourself. No one's triggering it. It's you. And when you accept that, every time you show up, people will see the difference. People will get you. People will understand you. People will be willing to invest in you. Your ships, your communication will be received, and what it is that you want is going to come in. But you have to be bold, right? And unleash yourself from this mental prison or this way of a system that prevents you from being truly who you are. Okay? Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.